What's up, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. Welcome back to our homestead. I'm sorry my face is red. I have been exercising. That's something Emily and I have committed to, and we've been trying to do all of 2020. We were doing it back before that, but we really committed to exercising 5 times a week. We do it here at our house, and so it makes me feel better. So if you're struggling right now and you have a place, even in your living room, there's so many workouts just online you can do, and I promise you it will make you feel better for the rest of the day. I wanted to give y'all a quick update, and then I'm gonna take you around. It's about to rain, so I want to hurry up and go get the feeding done before I get soaked. But so many of you sent me messages and encouragement when I told you that my mom had had a stroke. That really meant a lot to me, y'all sharing your stories with me. And so right here in the midst of all that's going on in the world and with the health stuff that's going on, it's not a good time to be in the hospital, but that's where she is. She is having an urgent surgery. Actually, as we speak. I got up basically in the middle of the night and took her down to the hospital, and right now there's a 0 visitors policy, so no one can be with her. I've seen a lot of you posting you have loved ones in the hospital for various reasons. Some of them are kids that are in there by themselves. I just cannot imagine. My mom was at peace about this. She's not afraid. She was okay with being there by herself, so that made it easier. But nothing about it is actually easy. So if you think about it, just say a prayer for her that all goes well. She's having a procedure on her carotid arteries to hopefully prevent a big stroke happening. So anyway, she's going to be in there for a bit. So I just wanted to give y'all an update and thank you for caring. So I'm about to get busy doing chores. The hospital, we're in constant contact with them. They're calling me, giving me updates regularly. So I'm carrying my phone everywhere I go. So let's go do some chores. First stop is the chicks. Lane and Emily are hatching in the incubator. They have hatched so many chicks. We have had an excellent hatch rate. Not sure yet what all we're gonna do with them. Still up in the air because these were for the shindig, so we're playing that by ear.
Lane and Emily started some chicks for the shindig. As we all know, that's not happening now. So now they have got them a new flock started.
So many. Look at them.
So this group we called the Bobs because I love Bob Ross and all my friends make fun of me for it, but he's the best.
So the shindig would have been this coming weekend, and we were raising these out to do a demonstration there for some of y'all to learn how to process meat chickens. So therefore, they're almost grown out. We will actually not process them this weekend. We'll probably wait until the next weekend. But they're getting big. They're definitely the best batch we've ever had. It's funny, I'm wearing this Murray McMurray shirt. I didn't plan that, but they're definitely the best meat chickens we've ever had, and they came from Murray McMurray. So check them out. Blah. Isn't that a lovely smell? So Ben and the kids built us some chicken tractors, which basically just means mobile chicken pens. A couple years ago, we just pop these 4 sides of this together, and then we take them apart at the end of the season so they don't sit out in the weather. These are mainly for summer flocks of chickens, like meat chickens or new laying hens we're raising up that we don't want to put in with the big flock yet. So then we put them up for the winter. But they're super easy to move. One person can drag them around. I think we got a video on how we made these. I actually moved these quite a bit just by myself, and the chickens will walk with you up into new grass. So you can see Miracle and her new son are still in the barn. She's not fully accepted him. As long as she's eating, he can eat. But if she's not eating, she don't let him eat. So we're still working with her. I want to let her out as soon as possible, but she's actually getting the rural treatment. She gets grain and hay twice a day, and she's in out of the weather, so she may not even want out. Who knows? I can distract these girls for a second, but there's no good way to get in here. It's almost just like you're running into like a hurricane or something. You gotta just, once you're gonna go, you just gotta go. They don't quit though, even when I pour it. Some of them will just follow me as long as I have a bucket.
Okay guys, so we named Miracle's adopted baby and his name is Duke. I don't really know why, I just like it.
So we've got plans to put the chains on here so these stop right here, but you know, life happens and they're not there yet, so I just gently open them. They're doing pretty good. I actually love these baskets someone sent us. So thank you so much for sending us these. It makes it really easy to clean them. We just dip these down in water and then we sit out in the front yard and just wipe our eggs off. It makes it a lot easier. I actually grew up on a golf course. I've told some of y'all that before, and this looks just like the baskets they would go around and pick up the balls on the golfing range with. So if you have access to some of those, that'd be perfect, because this can just dip right down in a bucket and then psh, they're clean. Pays to have a really strong helper. Look at them arms. Look at them muscles. Lane's actually kind of like Clark Kent. He looks all smart and innocent, but he's really like a superhero in disguise. Aren't they so pretty? I love all this green, and then the red of the chicken coop, the cluck wagon, cows back in the field. The mud holes are getting smaller. That may not look small to y'all, but it's better than it was. And look at these little rascals. There is no containing them at this moment. Ben got some hilarious video this weekend of the pigs all trying to get in a blue tub that was tipped over on its side. It looked just like the clowns getting out of the little bitty car at the circus. So I'm going to show that to y'all. It's too cute not to share. We were trying to time it just right on our plants for the shindig where they wouldn't be super big, because honestly it's not time to plant your full garden here in Arkansas. There's still a chance of some really cold nights that could stress out tomato plants and things like that. They might not die, but you're kind of stunning their growth, because that stresses them out when temperatures get really cold. So I think we timed it pretty good. They're healthy looking, but they're not super big, and I think they'll be able to make it until we get them in the ground. Look at Katie. Aren't you a sweet baby? Is he doing good this morning, wagging that tail? You feeling good? Are you feeling good, girl? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Look at these sweet little lambs. I love them so much. I'm so excited. We're probably going to keep all 3 this year, so I cannot wait. Aren't you precious? So you can see about half the sheep pen has grass, and then about half still has some catching up to do. You can see over by the bees and the fruit trees, it's pretty, there's a lot of grass. We're thinking if we stick them over there, they might harm the fruit trees. So I don't know what we'll do there yet. The sheep have already grazed our yard and ate that down. And then we put them back in here because we've been having just waves of storms come through, so they'd be sure and have shelter. All right guys, so that's what's going on at VW Family Farm today. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll just keep you posted on all the things we're doing here on the farm. Business is picking up, as they say. Spring has sprung, everything's green and beautiful. It's really enjoyable to be outside. I hope that y'all are getting some fresh air, and on the days that it's sunny, getting some vitamin D. I hope you stay well and healthy. I hope that you're also feeling good mentally as well as physically through all of this, because it's a stressful time for everybody. Remember, when you start to fear, it doesn't change a thing, and in fact it kind of brings your body down. So try to just push those thoughts out, pray about it, try to have a cheerful attitude, and try to embrace this time of being home with your family, or even if you're home by yourself, try to do some things that you enjoy and make the most of this time, because it will pass and things will get back to normal, but just try to make the most of this and make some good memories. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We appreciate y'all so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. That helps our channel out and gets our videos pushed out to other people. Share our videos if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.